These will have to go in to get warmed. So, needle pulling thread. I'm going to go back to our sea bass because there's two things with it. There's a salsa verde, something that is served with it, a side sauce. And me being, I'm not going to say it that way, ran into one of the challenges of our household. We do our recipes without corn, without onion. And that means cornstarch, corn syrup. There's some preservatives that are based on corn. And cornmeal can't be used. And there are a lot of substitutes. The recipe for salsa verde calls for cornichons. Guess who didn't look at the ingredients? Onion, a dehydrated onion is in it. So we're going to do a substitute. But it's kind of what we run into with this. Everywhere you look, there's going to be something that makes it offline. So Hippie gets to eat these. They're good. I would call them a salty, unsweetened gherkin.
Why don't you hold them up to the camera for a minute? Yeah.
And this is Wegmans brand, but
They look nice. They look good.
Yeah.
But yeah, they won't like my tummy. Coda. Hey, bud.
that's what they look like. I tasted them.
I even bought garlic powder once and then discovered that it had onion in it.
Well, it didn't list it, but you reacted to it just like onion. It was the Goya stuff, right?
No, there was one before that actually had it listed.
Did it?
And I didn't think to check it because I thought I was buying garlic powder.
Silly. So yeah. So I need to be on the lookout for that. The substitutes I've seen for cornichons, you can use these if it's not a problem. They're good. But you can use a chutney. They recommend a mango chutney, which, gee, we just did one of those. And sauerkraut. Gee, we just did a batch. Well, we're going to do another batch soon. But we keep it around for 3 to 6 months in the fridge. So we've got a batch in there. So we're just going to substitute in like a tablespoon each of those into the salsa verde. And then I get to, excuse me, I get to play with cornichons on my own. Let's see. The other part of this is a topping to go on the fish. And let's see, tarragon. You can combine the prawns, which we're going to use. Prawns are their name, UK name for shrimp, and I don't think they're different. But they said to use cooked small ones. I'm going to use a raw one, and same amount, just chop it up fine. That should be okay. So it's prawns, tarragon, and olive oil in a small bowl, seasoned generously. There's an egg wash we'll need for this. Ta-da. Yeah, and then we're going to basically roll out half of that pastry you have in the fridge as a bottom. Put the fish in, and they say, I have two